Tip your tunes.
Here. So the first thing we're going to debate is characters between Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. Now, this is going to be an interactive panel. If you have anything to say on the matter, go ahead and speak up.
Please help us.
Sailor Moon got more women characters that fight.
Yes.
Yes.
That's definitely true.
Sailor Moon is all moaning and bulging while grunting and...
No. Sailor Moon is... and then a guy comes in at the last second of every fight and saves everybody's ass.
Yeah, like, I realized, like, when watching it recently, because it's on Hulu now, if anybody doesn't know that, Sailor Moon is kind of sexist.
Kind of? Kind of? The power of friendship, vaginas, and animal-tested cosmetics. That's sexist.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say to that.
You're the one supposed to be defending Sailor Moon.
That's impossible. Have you watched it?
See, like, and I guess Dragon Ball Z is sexist in its own way because it's just gigantic men getting shirtless very often.
Dragon Ball Z is gay. And that's coming from the man who's defending Sailor Moon.
What's up?
18.
Android 18, strong as a Super Saiyan. Strong.
Yeah, but then she finds a nice man, becomes a housewife.
She's also not an android.
Now, actually, she's still mercenary after she's married.
Yeah.
Remember, she gets bought off of the tournament during the Boo Saga.
Buying off women.
Yeah. That seems very legit.
I thought we would do terrible at this, but so far it's going pretty well.
Actually, blacksmith considered the strongest.
Yeah. Well, he's also kind of a bitch, too. Are there any kids here? Okay, good.
Penis.
We just got off like a 3-hour panel from last night.
Dude,
so
we
we're-
did Shinotaku Say last night. It was
hilarious.
yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? Try sleeping after that.
I did.
How?
So, like, talking about feminism in Dragon Ball Z, I've noticed that every female character, like every major one that has something to do with the main cast, eventually just becomes a housewife. Chi-Chi becomes a housewife, Videl becomes a housewife, 18 becomes a housewife, even though she's a mercenary on the side.
Shiatsu becomes a housewife.
Yeah. He also blows himself up like twice, doesn't he? This actually brings up a good point that we were talking about a little while ago.
Really?
But everyone's afraid of Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
For good reason. Have you seen her? She's mastered that mother's stare.
Good for the planet, though.
I have a question about Goku's regeneration. So, when Goku dies, he goes to the afterlife, and he gets a corporeal body, because he's able to visit the regular world, but he just has a halo over his head. Does that mean when he dies, he leaves a body somewhere?
1 second. It's a dolph. Yeah, it's
No,
a...
not the way he dies.
Well, I mean, like, because he got...
And the second time he died, his body was vaporized.
Yeah.
He blew up.
Goku died?
Twice.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Are you on the phone in the middle of a panel?
It's a dolph.
Oh. See, because...
You're on with us defending DBZ versus Sailor Moon. Say hi. Thank you. No, that's fine, dude.
See, but talking about that, like, Goku dies a lot, but he seems to be like one of the
man.
few characters that does
All right,
die a lot. Everybody else, like, I think everybody dies once in DBZ, but that's fair. Because, like,
Four times, how old?
Krillin, Yamcha.
Krillin, Yamcha,
Hercule doesn't die. Yeah, Hercule survives.
well,
Yeah, the only human not to have died, I believe. Because every human has been
The-
brought back to life at least
When you blow up the Earth, humanity dying seems
well,
to
that
just
that
be,
that there you
know,
go. He blew up the Earth.
symptom.
candy and eat.
But in Sailor Moon, they die a lot.
Like every damn day, man.
Like, I think,
Like
That-
not literally. The first episode, Molly's mom dies. You know,
Yeah.
Sailor Moon kills her. It's never brought up again.
just straight up murder.
Just murdered. She becomes possessed by a demon from the Negaverse. Sailor Moon swoops in, kicks her ass, she disappears, never see her again. And Molly does not bat an eyelash about it either. God damn. That's loyalty.
That's cold-blooded.
That's lesbianism.
She doesn't fall in love with like the bad guys. Like bad.
She's got a thirst for evil. She was the mastermind from the get-go, I bet you. She just offered up her mom.
So I think Dragon Ball Z wins in that area because the end, they couldn't figure out how to end a season of Sailor Moon without killing people. They like every season, like, oh, I need all the power. What?
Molly's mom is alive. She was tied up in the basement. It was just a copy that was.
That's her stepmom.
I'm not sure which one I like better, it being her stepmom or her just being tied up forever in the basement.
Her dad remarried.
No, she's back alive in the jewelry store.
You don't know that. You can't prove it. They made one copy. They can make another.
She's still like the demon possessed in the jewelry store. This will look great on you. Diamonds are forever.
I wouldn't say Dragon Ball Z feminist, but Chi-Chi, before Android 18 came along, was basically considered the strongest woman on Earth.
And then she became a housewife and did nothing.
She was already but still, you gotta be strong to take care of Goku.
No,
Yeah.
I still think that's an aspect of men conquering
And
women.
Bulma, she became a housewife, but she's still the strongest on the planet. If you want to,
It doesn't. If you don't use it, what does it matter?
If you want to
Yeah.
accept JT, if you want to accept the GT version, she helped Vegeta become Super Saiyan 4.
That's like
Yeah.
saying we're all technically nuclear bombs because we contain atoms, though. I mean,
And that's just like saying a
But I
woman
can actually
that
split mine.
that's a rocket
I
scientist.
want to see that.
All right, let's
Fight
go.
for her husband so her husband can shine because she was smarter than him.
Look at
I think Bulma's in an abusive relationship. Like,
She's the one hitting him. Are you kidding me? Look at her.
I think she dishes as much as she can.
Yeah, right.
I think it's a mutually abusive relationship.
yeah, but that's still not healthy. Just because you can punch each other in the face doesn't mean you
It's
should.
Rihanna and Chris Brown all over again.
Except Rihanna can fight back.
And Android 18 works really like a dog.
So I don't think I have too much trouble with it.
So,
You know, nobody's mentioned the girl who sneezes.
oh yeah,
That's
lunch.
because Dragon Ball Z forgot about her.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z ignored a lot of the Dragon Ball stuff. Like,
She's with TM. She only makes like a housewife.
yeah. Yeah, she appears 3 times in
The
Dragon Ball
cycle
Z.
continues.
I think she appeared at the end was one of those lifting up her arms. She got off a bus and lifted up her arms for the
Oh yeah, for the Spirit Ball.
And that's we never appeared.
I love that the Spirit Ball, like one of the greatest techniques in the world, has about a 50% efficiency rating because he hits it once and kills the. And wait, hold on. He hits it on Frieza, but Frieza doesn't die.
It's on Vegeta, but Vegeta doesn't die.
And then he hits it on Majin Buu. Does Majin Buu die?
Yeah.
So that's a
Finally.
That's
But
a
reincarnated.
that's a 33% efficiency rate for the strongest attack in the entire galaxy.
Was everybody in like 4 or 5 movies?
Strength
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily measure effectiveness, to be fair.
There's the fact that you might accidentally kill a life on your planet while making it.
Yeah. You suck all the energy out of them, then you kill them.
Yeah, I mean, we're alive now, but for how long? These plants are not growing.
Goku's like a terrorist. He just takes everything and then kills everybody.
They have to willingly kill themselves for him, though.
Yeah. It's self-sacrifice. I'm going to kill you.
That's what we
so
call
you
a
can
cult.
live.
The cult is good.
The cult of the Dragon Ball.
He even kills a god. He kills like what's his name? The guy in the afterlife.
He actually lost.
Oh, say again?
It's Bills, Beerus, which are one you want to go with.
Well, I mean, like he kills like the afterlife gods, right?
King Kai.
He kills King Kai. Yeah. Yeah. Goku takes Cell. Goku takes Cell to his planet without telling him, and blows him up. He can take him to the Dragon Path.
Or maybe a black hole.
He can teleport.
Do you realize there's literally just balls of fire out in space? They're huge.
Yeah, that works so well with Cooler.
So let's talk about story.
Story. Sailor Moon is about pretty girls complaining and then fighting demons.
Dragon Ball Z is about guys going, ah!
They flex their muscles and their hair color changes.
And then some rocks float.
And 1,000,000 episodes to defeat the villain.
Well, I mean, like, who gets stuff done faster though? Because I mean, Sailor Moon has
Tuxedo Mask.
7 different
Yeah.
enemy types.
5 seasons, we saw 3 so.
Yeah, but Goku in
But Sailor Moon never had to fight anybody who basically can blow up a universe.
But the entire point of Sailor Moon was they were trying to keep somebody who could blow up the universe from getting in, and they managed to do that. So that's just effectiveness. That's just good planning. Dragon Ball Z just kind of waved their dicks around and said, "Oh, when somebody comes along, we'll just throw a planet at them."
but
And it worked too.
Sailor
That's the
Moon-
crazy thing.
I think like Dragon Ball Z, like it's slow, but they do stuff.
The writing is way better,
But
like by that much.
Sailor Moon has the problem where like it has the illusion of progress, where those stuff will be happening every episode and a villain will be defeated every episode, but it doesn't progress the story.
And nobody learns anything either. Like literally every single one of the four, the Jedi, Kunzite, Nephrite, they all have their own plan. They never learn to change it either. It's just, I invented a spa that drains the power out of women. That didn't work. I invented a gym that drains the power out of women. That didn't work. I invented a radio show and drains the power out of women. That didn't work. Over and over and over and over again. 42 episodes of this shit.
What I find funny is that none of them just realize you can just use a gun.
Right? Just bang!
When they're not Sailor Scouts, they're human. You can just walk up to them and just shoot them.
And what do they do instead? Let's throw some jewelry at them and see what happens.
Not just human, they're 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, and they're not hard to find. They don't cover
They
their
kind
face.
of run towards the danger.
And there's a lot of theories and stuff about like the fact that when they transform, they have like a secret veil over their face that covers them from like villains. But
It's just like a lens flare
they
right
do
here
meet
the
the
entire
villains
time.
before they transform. They watch
Constantly.
them.
Well, they meet the villains, and the villains also don't cover their face. And then they meet the villains again later in disguise, by which I mean like a captain's hat. And they're like, wow, who's this dreamy guy? Never realizing it's the dude who was trying to kill them literally like an hour ago.
Sounds like Ash Ketchum.
Talking about story length and the speed of the story, all of Sailor Moon is coming out now in 12 books.
Yeah.
The entire show.
So they're finally taking a page from Dragon Ball Z and just stretching it out.
Yeah. Well, no, they're shortening it.
They're shortening it. How long is it?
Sailor Moon is 250 episodes.
I just watched the first arc, man. I'm not delving into that other shit. That's too much.
By adding in more episodic plot lines, and Dragon Ball Z, for the most part, just stretched out the same story that was in the manga.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball Z also realized that they did that, and then they released Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is 100 episodes, and they just took out all the fat. And
Wasn't a
can
whole
also
lot of fat in
mention,
that show
speaking
either.
of abusive relationships, didn't like Tuxedo Mask get taken over by the villain and try to kill his own wife?
Fucking finally. If
Like-
you notice, Tuxedo Mask is not a good guy. Like, all throughout the show. Like, even in the beginning, he's just annoyed that these people are following him around.
He's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
I guess.
He's the worst anti-hero in the world.
I do stuff to save people, but
He literally does nothing until these girls are about to die. Then he flies in, throws a rose at somebody, and is like, I'm out. I've done my time. Oh, he's a lot useful later, but he doesn't get the message until that time comes along. It takes him forever. I mean, eventually you're going to be like, you figure he would just lay back and let whoever wins win, just so he could be like, I'm tired of doing this. Have you any idea how hard it is to run around in a cape and a top hat? No. I'm going home.
I don't know. How hard is it to run around and tape the top hat?
I retract my statement.
But if you run backwards, it's another.
Oh, well, I didn't see a whole lot of that, to be fair.
I think one thing we can agree on with the storytelling in Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, they both tell their story way better than Ruby.
We are not getting into that conversation. This is not happening.
What's up?
Now, I have to ask, when we're talking about Dragon Ball Z, because it's been dubbed and produced by a number of different people, what group of Dragon Ball Z are we talking about? Are we talking
Funimation.
about, 4-star, 4 Dragons, or...
Well, I choose not to believe that Team 4 Star actually exists.
What?
I don't like them. Mostly because their panel goes on at the same time as ours. So,
They took his elevator one time.
Yeah. No, I have a lot of respect for him, but I don't really like watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged, so I don't have a big thing on it. And we used to make a show called Sailor Moon Abridged.
It was terrible.
Like way long time ago. Like we were in high school, so
No, I was in college.
You were in college. I was in high school, so that was 2008.
No. This would have been the year after 2009.
So yeah, 2009. That was 5 years
ago. God damn.
We made the worst abridged series ever, and we will never speak of it again.
No, we did not make the worst one ever. Have you been on the internet? No.
What's up?
I thought Naruto Shippuden Abridged was the worst one ever.
I thought Naruto Shippuden, the original series, was the worst one ever. So
shots fired.
So let's move on to weapons. Who has the better fighting in their show?
Acrobatics and jewelry throwing. I gotta say for theatrics, I think I've got you beaten this one.
I think as long as Goku's asleep, it might hit him in the head and he'll get angry a little bit.
Well, yeah, but you can kill him with heart disease.
Alien heart disease.
Not anymore.
Well, because Trunks fucked it all up.
You just need the one, man. Just the one time.
Well, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, Trunks came back in time to give him some pills that'll prevent his heart disease. By a lot of medicine, you have to consistently take those to, like, prevent it. So that means that the one thing that's keeping Goku alive is Chi-Chi reminding him in the morning, hey, go take your pills. That's the only thing keeping Goku alive was...
If it's a future pill, it could just give him the antibodies for it instead.
Yeah, it kills the virus.
But it's funnier to consider the other thing. But, like, what beats what? Like, does a tiara beat fist?
I don't know. Does anybody have a tiara? No? Okay, I don't know. By default.
Like,
Sailor Moon has like her stick and her tiara and everything, but like Jupiter and Mars.
Yeah, the other Sailor Scouts use actual magic.
They don't use things. Sailor Moon's the one that actually.
They don't just throw shit at people.
Yeah.
Well, then you have which one was it? Sailor Mars actually was a practicing Shintoist before she became a Sailor Scout.
Yeah.
So she has formal training in that shit.
I wonder if person who if they went up against a villain who's like a skeptic.
If her powers wouldn't work because they don't believe in it.
It's like, oh, I don't know what it's.
They're just standing in an empty square screaming Shinto powers activate, nothing's happening.
It's like,
you look like an idiot.
Like, yeah, what if you're skeptical of the Sailor Moon powers, do they just not work?
I don't know.
They try and transform and then they're just it's like, what are these teenage girls doing?
It was all a dream.
I think fusion was a great weapon.
Yeah. Who has weapons in Dragon Ball Z? I know Trunks has his sword.
Goku had the power pole.
Not in Dragon Ball Z.
The Dragon Ball Z movie, the Dead Zone. He had it.
Could we consider Zenzu Beam to be a weapon?
Yeah, that's a good point. They have a Deus Ex Machina in a pill form.
You're literally using a Deus Ex Machina as an example of good story writing.
Yes. It's not a bad thing.
You are literally the one who taught me that Deus Ex Machinas are bad story writing.
When did I ever say that?
The moment you learned it from your director teachers.
Fair point. Save me. Help me. Yeah, what? Yeah, well, but that's also connected to Yajirobe, who is a useless sack.
So just take the sword from him. And
I think Krillin and Yajirobe have about the same...
Would you count as...
Yajirobe doesn't do that.
Because he always runs away.
No, Curly just keeps forgetting he has keys.
Yeah. With stuff like destructive disc
Hello?
weapon, or fingers...
No, this is Evan.
Yeah.
What's up?
They have key blasts, stuff like that.
Why?
Or are we referring to actual physical weapons?
Yeah, I don't know,
Goku has his weighted gear, you can just smack him around with it. They're so
I guess it's
frail they couldn't pick it up.
I guess it's idea of effectiveness,
It's about parking.
What's up?
So how's it going, guys?
Talk to him about like how they affect the villains. What's up? Like, hold on, Sarah. So the whole idea is, like, we can talk about like the type of weapons they use, but how effective are they versus like the actual villains? What's up?
Yeah, right.
Hello?
Frieza killed himself.
Yeah? I haven't used parking.
Metal Cooler was a complete weapon.
Somebody mentioned fusion earlier. I have a question. Is it ever like explained in the show how two consciousnesses can work together in fusion, or is it just kind of assumed that they become one?
They become one.
That just seems like a bad idea.
I'd say like
yeah, right. I mean, it take two stubborn
we
personalities
paid the
and put them
A-Kon
together.
parking
It doesn't seem
with
like something
cash.
that would work together.
Yeah. Well,
Do they like get one half of the
Yeah,
body or something?
yeah, go tell them that we shouldn't be.
Fusion was supposed to be permanent too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's got to be awkward. What happens when you have to go to the bathroom?
Used the Ohio area.
Yeah, like
Fusion was supposed to be a permanent thing.
Eesh.
The only reason they got out of it when they went inside Boo.
yeah, go talk to them. Go talk to them.
Inside Boo because Boo is also magic. Boo is magic.
Okay.
Counteract.
All right. Well, call us in a little bit. We're in the middle of the panel.
It was magic that did it. It was magic.
Probably just like 15 minutes.
That's kind of the stick in the mud about both these theories, though, is that if you can't explain it, it was because magic happened.
That was his girlfriend asking about parking.
Asking him about
So
parking.
what do we decide? Who
It was magic. It was magic that did it. All of it.
Well, who has better magic?
None of them. Boo has better magic, apparently.
Piccolo and other Namekians can regenerate their limbs.
Okay.
Just as long as their head not damaged.
Yeah. So that makes
They can
sense.
also fuse and make themselves more powerful.
But in Sailor Moon, they can get hurt in one episode and not be hurt in the next
Yeah.
episode.
That's just sitcom rules, though. That's all Sailor Moon is a sitcom with demons.
Dragon Ball is the ultimate weapon reset button.
Yeah.
If you beat the people in Dragon Ball and you don't kill them, they're gonna come back 4 times stronger.
Always.
Except for Frieza.
I mean, if you defeat a sandwich, it only gets tastier.
Really? You've just been waiting to pull that out, haven't you?
We got your number. So, what? Like, I haven't watched much Sailor Moon. I'll go ahead and admit that. How do they come back from the dead?
It's
Magic.
Generally because of
The Dragon
basically
Balls.
Queen Serenity, because she was the reason they came back in the first place.
Yeah.
Because they're all reincarnations of their past selves, and she was the reason they came back in the first time. And so pretty much every time they come back, it's always Queen Serenity or just basically the magic of friendship.
So what's the challenge there?
Like
The magic of friendship.
The first time they come back, they basically
This is getting too close to our other panel.
Yeah.
The first time they come back after the first season, they're reincarnated, but it goes back to the beginning. Like the whole Negaverse and all that stuff basically gets erased, but they go back to before. Like they don't remember anything about who they are.
That just sounds terrible.
So the first season's just completely deleted, basically.
Basically.
So it's Madoka without all the trauma.
Madoka without the trauma, also without the terrible ending in movie 3.
Aw, someone's bitter.
I don't like that movie. Let me spoil it for you. No.
It was magic. It was magic that did it all.
They lived happily ever after.
No,
That's
they
the
did
ending.
not, you lying motherfucker.
As you know from Madoka, everybody lives happily ever after.
Sounds about right.
Sailor Moon has some better magic than Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of their magic seems to actually be based on something taken from the real world. I mean, you have Shintoism, and then you just have, like, I guess astral projection or some crap like that. They're all based on celestial bodies, which has been, like, a basis of magic for a long time, so you have that. But it's just, how do they learn that they have these powers anyway? It just tells them, just use magic. Go for it.
The cats just go, hey, by the way, you're magical.
Yeah, but then they're like sitting here and they've transformed. They know how to do all that, and then they suddenly know the names of their spells and how to utilize them.
It's never they remember their past lives.
It's about as bad as the ending to Frozen.
Whenever they transform, they remember who they I can do this, because if you notice the first few times they do it, afterwards they're just like, holy shit.
If they remember who they were after their past lives, why are they not automatically knowing who the other Sailor Scouts are?
It's one of those things like Luna's and...
Because they don't look any different.
So wait, hold on. So this always confused me. In what time period is Neo Tokyo?
Neo Tokyo is supposed to take place in like the 30th century, yeah.
Okay, so how are they remembering past lives of the future?
No, way back
30th
when,
century.
they had
100 years
the
from now.
Crystal Kingdom, or the Moon Kingdom, was actually on the moon. And then
Okay.
Beryl and her people basically rebelled and took
Mhm.
over. And that was when they all got reincarnated into modern times. And
Okay.
Neo Tokyo or the Neo Kingdom and all that is in the future.
But
So
there's also...
3 separate times.
And they're all like the same people, basically.
Yeah, they just live forever, because if you're a citizen of like Neo Tokyo, you live for eternity. Like
I wonder if that says on there.
900 years old whenever she.
This is just weird, man. This is like Christopher Nolan and James Cameron just had a boner fight.
Like, I wonder if that says it on the idea of like Neo Tokyo, like name, sex, live forever, eye color.
Eye color.
Live forever. Like the Chibi Moon is like 900 years old whenever she comes back in time. You know, she looks like she's 5.
It takes a child for that long. God damn, that's got to be an annoying future.
It's kind of funny with Trunks in this time travel. He couldn't figure out how to beat the androids. How do I do this? What do I do? I gotta go back in time. I'll save this past that doesn't affect my future. Oh, but I found a secret. Work out more with that.
Like,
dude, just grab an EMP gun. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Then get a car compactor.
Yeah.
It's a simple solution.
It doesn't look like time changed in Dragon Ball Z because you have freaking dinosaurs walking around.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z lives in a weird time period where like they eat dinosaur meat, but they also have flying cars.
In capsules.
Like it's in our future, like post-apocalyptic.
It's in the future past. Thousands of years
ago tomorrow.
That meteor took them out too. They couldn't even stop that thing.
Well, I guess in their future, the meteor never came.
The meteor was just another villain trying to kill him. Just go and take him out.
They just wished everyone back to life.
They're learning about dinosaurs and technology. This has to be stopped.
So far...
Meteor was Goku's pod.
Well, I guess technically, he was sent to destroy the Earth, right?
Yeah.
He just succeeded.
Yeah, right? And then just thousands of years later, he walked out and was like,
In
that was
our
a good
reality,
nap.
Goku didn't hit his head on impact. And he destroyed all of the dinosaurs. That's our reality.
That's why there's 7 Dragon Balls.
And I have the 7th.
Yeah, but where's the other 6?
I don't know.
Aw, that's cute.
No bummer.
So, I guess we're kind of even here. We both
No, not even by a long
well,
shot.
then who's winning?
Nobody.
I'd consider that pretty even. So,
who's winning out of a crab and a shrimp trying to crawl out of the swamp? Nothing. They're both ending up in Louisiana.
So, well, I guess Dragon Ball Z is more racist, but Sailor Moon is more sexist.
Sailor Moon is racist by default because it takes place in Japan with Japanese people. There's just nobody else there of any other color.
Fair point.
It took Dragon Ball Z until the end of the series to get a black character.
What, the guy who boxed?
Have you not watched Dragon Ball?
Yeah, General Black.
His name is General Black?
They could at least call him
I'd like to declare Sailor Moon the winner.
So, before we declare a winner, let's ask the ultimate question. Who would win in a fight between Goku and Sailor Moon?
Well, we asked this already when we asked who would win in a fight between Superman and Goku. I think we know who's going to win. Tiny little 14-year-old girl versus essentially a god. Yeah, eventually. That's eventually. We're talking about now.
Well, you got to consider, though, that Sailor Moon becomes similar to a god. If anybody's seen Battle of Z, he literally has a form called Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, he loses.
Also, Goku didn't really like being Super Saiyan God.
It's not about what he likes, man. We're just talking about how effective he is. This dude flexes his arm, sends a sound wave through the air. She's dead. All of her friends are dead. All of her family is dead. Mount Fuji is in the ocean.
Actually, you made a good point.
What's up?
Put them in an eating contest.
Oh!
That's pretty fair, but
That's not
You lose, motherfucker.
Actually, I think Goku could out.
I
No,
think
no, no.
Goku could out eat.
Her nickname is Meatball Head.
I still think Goku could out eat her because he'll eat her. So, like,
He'll eat her. He'll eat the whole fucking team and planets just blinking out of the sky.
Goku's like Kirby in human books.
so at least
He's the Sailor Black Hole.
So at least Goku tries to like protect his friends. They die still, but he at least he doesn't sacrifice it. That Sailor Moon is a terrible.
No.
friend.
Sailor Moon tries to protect her friends after she's done bitching about what horrible people they are.
For children with a green alien for a year.
No, she has her child fight alongside her.
That's a fair point. Goku left his child with his mortal enemy to train.
He died.
Yeah, but
He was dead. He was dead. He had no say in it.
Yeah.
Not to say, man.
Piccolo killed him and took his child.
Goku.
I'm gonna train you now.
That's just called good dynasty building, man.
But then after Goku came back, he still let him train with him.
Yeah, because he was like, look at this dude. His name is Piccolo. What the hell is he gonna do? Play a sonnet?
A fucking tiny flute.
guys walking around, you're not gonna lose them.
So I guess we'll go ahead and let's see.
Gohan's not dead yet. It couldn't hurt to stay a little while longer.
So let's go ahead and vote here. Who thinks Sailor Moon won? Raise your hands.
Awesome. I'm pitching in with these people.
Okay. So who thinks Dragon Ball Z won? Oh, we're about even here. So
Does anybody think Sailor Scouts can beat Frieza?
It's not who's gonna beat who. It's
Yeah, right? They just get around her and have one of those little circles where you hold hands and sing songs.
Wait, whose universe is this battle taking place in? Is the real question.
well,
Fighting in, like,
Let's say it's our universe, neither of theirs.
let's say
No Negaverse, no other motherfucking aliens coming in trying to mess shit up. Yeah,
obviously
sure, why
the
not?
universe.
I choose Sailor Moon. Dragon Ball Evolutions.
Oh yeah, over at Dragon Ball Evolution.
See, all they're gonna do is distract Goku with games too. Just
Yeah.
show him that, and he's out.
All Goku would have to do really is destroy the moon, and they'd be like, oh.
Our home from the future in the past.
That'll be terrible. Master Roshi can destroy the moon, and he's still Master Roshi with these young girls.
Oh no.
Yes, this is the ending I want to see.
Oh yeah, I think it.
It's called 18 plus.
I think we're going.
We did ask if there were any children in here.
I was talking about the video.
Are we talking about Dragon Moon Z?
Oh my God, I was just about to say.
We can pull that up if you want.
No, you motherfucker.
We can find out the
No.
That's the biggest question. Is Dragon Moon Z canon in this fight?
That happened in the universe where Beryl took over the moon and shit. So they went back.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did they ever explain how the moon came back from
They
Piccolo
wished
to
it
blow
back the
up?
first time.
Magic.
Second time,
Magic is what it was.
I
The
think.
moon Kingdom rose up.
It had a projector for a while.
Oh yeah, they projected them.
Yeah. How like the tides must be screwed up in the Dragon Ball
No,
Z
they
world.
projected the moon, it's okay.
They protected the moon, it's alright. We've got one guy just stationed on the moon with a sniper rifle. Try it, you motherfuckers.
They have armed guard just standing like by
Standing
the
on the
projector.
moon, never breathing.
It's actually a spaceship.
Do rotations every 10
Okay,
seconds.
we got 5 minutes. I choose to believe that we're going with the Gurren Lagann theory. There is
No
two
one
moons,
wins.
and one of the moons is a space station. And
Isn't that the Star Wars theory?
No.
well,
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren, what?
Nothing. Never mind.
But it wasn't a moon though. It was a space station. They
No,
confirmed
space
it.
station's gonna be that big. No.
it's too
It's too big to be a space station. Thank
So-
you.
So I think we've decided that the winner is there is no winner. They both are.
I choose Pokemon again.
Yeah, I think Pokemon is the ultimate winner.
Yes, exactly. Let's do that.
Ash still sucks at his job.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
Well, it's because of the Ho-Oh. He wished he could be a Pokemon trainer forever. So he can't beat the Elite Four because then he's like the master and he's not a trainer anymore.
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he has to fight each gym twice because he sucks so bad. He cannot prepare his own Pokemon to fight.
And half the time he doesn't even win by winning. It's just like, oh, well, you fought really effectively, and then you helped me save this city from this weird motherfucking dragon Pokemon. So here's a badge. Yeah, you won.
100 Pikachu would be able to take on anything.
All right.
It gets reset at the beginning of each series. We all know this.
That's just stupid. That's bad writing right there. That's the Deus Ex Machina.
I
forgot everything I know about Pokemon training.
Yeah, he literally does forget everything he knows.
Yeah, like every day that he wakes up. You're talking about a kid who has to learn how to put on his pants every morning.
Well, at least Dragon Ball Z has better video games.
I'm gonna say Pokemon one.
Pokemon's the winner. That's decided. We're done. Thank you and good night.
Back to your tunes. Danny Stupid. Back to your tunes. Danny Stupid. Cartoon. Danny Stupid.